Gentlemen, today we are finally answering how long a man's shirt should be, both t-shirt as well as button-up shirt if we're wearing them out. Now, this is my horrible diagram. You will see the crotch or the rise of the pants right here, legs coming down. You will also know or notice on the right hand side there are zones. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, and Zone 4. Now, these are the zones that we're going to use to talk about the acceptable zone or area in which your shirt should hit. Alright, first we're going to start with t-shirts. Everybody wears them, and sometimes you buy them and they're a little bit long, but then you put them in the dryer and they're perfect. How do you know where they should hit? Your t-shirt should fall no lower than Zone 2, okay? So basically in this range, okay? I would not have your t-shirt hit in Zone 1. If it gets Zone 1, it's going to be on the verge of getting a little bit too short. When you bend over or move, you're going to see the top of your pants or your underwear. Either way, it's not a good option. So t-shirts should fall in Zone 2. And we're going to put a little T there, if you can see it hopefully. Right there, okay? T-shirt. Right there. Alright, now, if that t-shirt gets lower, then the t-shirt is bordering on a little bit too long. Now, is it acceptable to have it at the bottom of Zone 3? Yes, it's not going to look like a dress, but if it gets down in Zone 4, that is definitely dress material. Now, let's talk about button-up dress shirts. If your dress shirt is a standard dress shirt, that shirt is going to come down past Zone 4 and come down and hang very low. The reason it hangs that low is so that when you tuck it in, you sit, you move, it doesn't untuck. Pretty simple. But if you want to wear that button-up shirt out and not tuck it in, then a dress shirt probably isn't a good option. They sell casual button-up shirts that are meant and intended to be worn out. Where should they fall? No lower than Zone 3. So this is going to be B for button-ups. Is this making sense so far? Once it gets down into Zone 4, that button-up is definitely going to be a little bit too long. If it's covering your crotch, that button-up needs to either be altered or it needs to be tucked in. Alright, and if it gets down way past your crotch, it definitely is too short or too long. So, this is pretty much where you want your shirts to fit. T-shirt, basically mid-crotch or above, and your button-up shirts a little bit lower than midway down your crotch. So hopefully this helped. Let me zoom in so you can see better. And here we go. Your shirt falls in Zone 1, it's too short. If it comes to Zone 2, that should be a t-shirt. Button-up shirts should be no lower or longer than Zone 3. If your button-up shirt is on the top edge or the bottom edge of the zone, then it's okay, but you want to make sure that it doesn't sneak up into Zone 2 or else it's going to look a bit too short. This was my random demonstration. I hope it helped.